Hello, everybody. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I'm going down San Joseph. I was there having a good time, talking with the Lord. It's a beautiful day. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I haven't, wasn't feeling too well, so for some reason, Holy Spirit gave me some energy to come here and, yeah, got some messages, downloads for you guys. So here it is. I'm feeling better though now, but for those who were wondering. Yes, San Joseph is a place in Montreal. It's just one of my favorite places. I come here and just pray in the basilica on the top and just hang out there. But yeah, it's where I come here. I don't come here often, to be honest. God knows that. Because it's always packed and there's a lot of people. But when he tells me you can go, you can come home, come home. Today I've got two signs. Come home, come home, come home. I mean, your home is within yourself, okay? Let's not forget that. It's not an actual specific place or something. But there's a specific place that if you is your favorite, for example, it could be a lake, it could be a park, it could be, man, some people it's even the cemetery, you know? Hey, to each their own, you know? But that place that you find where you find peace, where you feel like you can connect with him more, where you can hear him better, that's the place. I just noticed there's like this little plants everywhere, little flowers. They're so cute. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh my god. So yeah, he's trying to help me. We've been trying to guide me to appreciate the little things, even if you don't have much, that you're abundant no matter what. Okay? So don't let whatever happening in the external, whatever situation, don't let it break you or, just continue going, okay? But yeah, it's just another thing that he was showing me because I'm healing some father wounds, okay? Not that my father, but today he was showing me some things. Like when I was sitting down on one of the basilic, he was, you know what, I'm gonna sit down. Okay, yeah, sitting here in a tree with all the flowers around. I don't know, I can ground myself better. Um, it's something about, I don't know if it's a collective thing or a lot of people are like, knowing your worth and you're like getting to know yourself, getting to back to your higher self. You're like, a lot of you are connecting to your higher self, you're creating boundaries, you're finding the inner peace and wholeness within yourself without seeking the validation of anybody, right? A lot of you are really focused and focusing on your goals and your dreams, but a lot of things has been kind of like, I don't know, it's just like you feel like there's more out there. There's more that you could be doing and stuff like that. So you're not alone, okay? A lot of us are healing, you know, different stages and different aspects of, and also that too, when we heal, we also are raising the vibration of Christ consciousness, higher consciousness, right? So that's something that also to keep in mind that your healing is not just yours, is collectively as well, okay? Because we're all connected, we're not separated. That's an illusion, okay? But one thing he kept reminding me today, when we were sitting, I was just looking, and that too, I got another sign too about, because it's so funny because I don't say the prayers that I do for my readings in English. And it's just funny that now I have it in English here. And I don't know, it's just a lot of signs today. Some of you're adopting, you're thinking of adopting a child. There was like a prayer for adoption of an unborn baby. I was like, what? So, and then that too, then he guided me to San Joseph, Joseph, they have like an altar kind of thing, and it's they just open it. Oh, thank you, angels. Wow, I have a lot of angels here. Some of you're very protected, okay? And this child, this unborn child, some of you are adopting a child that, I don't know, there's something going on about an unborn child. And I feel like this child could be anointed. So some of you, you could be going through that process, okay? And if you're anxious and worried that this process is not going to happen, this is your confirmation. It's going to happen, okay? It's ordained. Literally, he made me pray for someone here in my collected. It's going to happen, okay? It's going to be okay. Don't worry. All those of you, you're worried that you're not going to be able to afford to raise this child. If for a lot of you, if you're single parents, single parent over here, so I'm here to give you some encouragement, okay? You're not alone, okay? You will, okay? Just hold on to God, continue talking to him. He will guide you, okay? A lot of you can going to a lot of difficulties in terms of finding affordable housing, trying to, everything is going up, all the prices are rising, and a lot of you is like, how can you raise a child on your own and have like 3 jobs, and like it's understandable, okay? So this is something where you need to pray for this on a daily basis, because single parents, either is your child or you're adopting this child or something like that, it's not easy, because this world wasn't made for people single and knowing their power, taking their power, having boundaries, not conforming, getting out of the status quo, doing something completely different. Some of you are planning to also, you're saving up because you want to build a new business, you want to build your own thing. Do that. It's going to be hard in the beginning, but you will overcome it, okay? And just have faith and trust, okay? Okay, and the other thing he's saying, okay, so San Joseph. Some of you are dealing with healing from toxic stepfathers. Or some of you, you feel that you probably are going to a connection where your empress, or maybe some of your empresses, your emperor has already a child and they're co-parenting with someone, okay? Not everybody, this message is very specific, it's not for everybody, but a lot of you, like, this is also your confirmation. Because it was weird, because I was like, what's going on? Like, because, and that's who I felt Holy Spirit saying, like, I loved him. He was he was the best father. He was the best everything, even though he knew he had God as his dad, right? But Joseph literally took over after he, with Mary, and raised Jesus, right? So he was an example of what a real stepfather should be and how they should be. Now, not everybody had that opportunity to have a stepfather that was kind, compassionate, that wasn't that wasn't an ark. I'm trying to prevent myself from swearing because I don't want to do that. I'm still in the holy ground here. That it wasn't, because that's what I'm healing. I wasn't as lucky to get a good stepfather, you know what I'm saying? It was very toxic, very, and that's something that he wants me to put it out there, testimony, that not everybody has that. But that doesn't mean that in some of you, maybe you grow up like this. You grow up with like toxic stepfathers and stuff like that. But you are the cycle breaker. You're not going to be like that because you are aware. Some people are not aware of their toxic ways. Some people are like just normalizing abuse and toxicity and stuff like that, okay? So yeah, I feel like, I don't know, Holy Spirit, God is trying to give you guys encouragement. You're not like that. So some of you are like, you've been praying and worrying because you don't want to be, like, maybe you're aware that your empress or your emperor grew up with really toxic stepfathers or very absent parents or mother or something like that, and you guys know that this person is healing this stuff or working on this, and that too, they're worried that all that pain, all that neglect, or that abandonment that they went through, all the things that they had to go through, that they don't want to put that on you, okay? So this is what somebody is like, worry, okay? So maybe some of you, like, this person maybe hasn't contacted you or is not talking to you, or like, but they have all this love, like they have so much love towards you. So this is very specific. This is for someone like you already have a kid, okay? Or some of you are, you're recently separated for someone and you have a child coming in. I don't know. It's just a lot of messages right now, okay? Oh my gosh. It could be a dog. There's someone who came in and passed by it. It's such a cute dog. It could be a dog. Some of you want to adopt a dog. Go for it. What? Yes. 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 Why not? If that's your baby, go for it. Pray for over your new dog baby or a cat, whatever. Still a baby, okay? Um, yeah. So that's a trauma bond healing that needs to happen for those who had toxic, abusive, narcissistic stepfathers. Okay, connect to Joseph. Joseph had to learn to really be that father, even though he didn't father Jesus, right? But he taught him all these beautiful um, lessons. For example, how to make his own like carpentry, or how to focus his energy into something that he loves, or something, you know what I'm saying. And that too, he wouldn't reprimand him, like when that's he's showing me that story where Jesus literally ran away when he was a kid or something like that, and they were freaking out, okay, Mary and him, and they couldn't find him, and then all of a sudden they found him in the chapel, and he was like, oh no, I'm just here with my father, like I'm just here with my father, I'm just home. And he's showing me how Joseph could have like had that moment of like, oh, that hurt, like, oh, okay, so I'm not, but he didn't. He didn't reprimand him. He knew that Jesus had another mission and stuff like that. And that's the thing too, is that hurt people hurt people. So stepfathers who have felt some type of way towards their person that they're together, child, jealous, envious, or something like that, or try to do horrible thing, witchcraft, dark magic, and stuff like that. These people are getting some serious karma. Some of you cut off all these people, right? And you had to. And that's it. Just remember that forgiveness is for you, not for, and that too, if God tells you to cut all these people off, cut it off, right? But others of you, if you had good stepfathers and stuff like that, and you're worrying about your other person that didn't have good parents and stuff like that, and now you want to show them how to build better, be a better parent, or have better values and morals for their kids and stuff like that, don't worry so much about that. Like, honestly, worry and stress and confusion, that's from the enemy, okay? So he's trying to let you guys know, like, look into that, look into. Yeah, there's a lot of flies here. Yeah, you're going to have a lot of people opinionating and talking about stuff, but honestly, just listen to what your intuition and what already within yourself, and that connection that you have with God. That's all the validation that you need, and that's all the opinion that you need. But that's the connection between you and spirit, okay? So, yeah. Okay, let go of the worry. You're going to be a good dad, or you're going to be a good mom, okay? Especially if you're worried about this, like you're praying and you're asking, like you want to be a good person for this child who is not even your child, but in a way it is, because God put you in union with this person who already has a kid for you to be that parent, okay? And it doesn't mean, some of you might have, like, let's say you're co-parenting, they're co-parenting, and they have a good relationship, let's say. The mom and the father, like friendship wise, okay, and they're doing good with their parenting stuff. But some of you feel intimidated because, like, oh, what can I add to this? Like, they already, like, they have good values, good morals, but no, you're gonna add extra to that. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit that connection. Don't limit the relationship that you could build with this child. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not your child. Remember, separation is an illusion. Spiritually, you're already connected to this child. You're supposed to be that guy, that spirit guy for that person, for that child. Okay? So that's for someone. I love you. Obviously, now there's noise, and that's my cue to go. Hopefully you hear me. I'm sending you so much love. Keep trusting on yourself. Keep believing. Keep having faith. And don't let that situation, because I feel like a lot of you, that person who have to be a single parent, they already healed whatever past situation, okay? And they're focused on, their stability, their harmony, their peace, okay? And bringing that to their kids, at least those who are healed, okay? Because there's a lot of single parents who are not healed, and they're just toxic as fuck, okay? I'm talking to the healed ones, okay? And those who haven't healed, it's time for you to heal. This is what happens when you healed and God already has God-ordained spouse or wife ready for that person who, they weren't meant to marry that person, or, whatever situation, but they had a child, and, That's what it is. Now you're meant to be that guy for that child as well. As long, hopefully that child has a good relationship with their parent who are not together anymore, hopefully, but sometimes it doesn't work. We just wish and pray that they do, okay? But other than that, you're going to bring happiness and joy to to your person and that child, okay? Look at it that way. This is what these toxic stepfathers and people didn't see it that way, and they lost. It's their loss. Don't be that person. Don't lose your life or see your future pass you by because you limit yourself. Don't put limits on God. Don't put limits on yourself. Okay? I love you guys. I hope this helped you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.